Let me preface this by saying that nothing disturbing or illegal has ever happened on Breaking Bad. Okay, well, disturbing and illegal things happen on Breaking Bad every episode, just not behind the scenes. Working on Breaking Bad was the experience of a lifetime, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I've read a lot of lost episode creepypastas, and the Breaking Bad lost episode is obviously nothing like that. There are no bloody hyper-realistic eyes, no pictures of dead naked babies, no hidden messages planted by the Illuminati or whatever. It was just really disturbing. I mean, again, disturbing is pretty normal for Breaking Bad, but this one was just slightly more disturbing than usual. Oh yeah, and if you haven't seen Breaking Bad, this post doesn't contain any spoilers, but if you haven't at least seen season 1 you won't really get what I'm talking about. So if you're a fan of the show you probably know that season 1 was originally planned to have 9 episodes, but was cut to 7 due to delays caused by the Writers Guild of America strike. I didn't participate in the strike, so I was one of the few people on the team who stayed to help Vince Gilligan write what was supposed to be episode 9. Dedicated fans of the show also probably know that Jesse Pinkman was originally planned to be killed off in season 1. But due to delays caused by the strike and Vince seeing Aaron Paul's potential, we decided against it. Episode 9 was the episode where Jesse was going to be killed off. We had little time, and with most of the writers gone, we were stretched pretty thin, but we got the script done and Vince pitched it to the studio executives. To give a basic summary of the episode was going to start with flashback of Jesse when he was in Walter White's chemistry class. Walter tells Jesse to stay after class. After the other students have left, Walter tells Jesse that he is in danger of failing and that he has potential and needs to apply himself. Jesse just calls Walter a bitch and leaves. After the intro plays, we see Walter and Jesse in their usual meeting spot in the junkyard waiting for Tuco. After Tuco shows up and the drugs and money are exchanged, Jesse says something rude to Tuco. I don't really remember what he said. This pushes Tuco over the edge, and he violently beats Jesse to death. Walter, filled with rage and guilt from the murder of his partner, seeks revenge. Walter kidnaps Tuco and hides him in the crawl space under his house. He locks him up and tortures him for several weeks. He removes one of his toes every day and seals the wound with a blowtorch so he won't bleed out and die. But Walter gives Tuco an out. Walter rigs a shotgun pointed at Tuco to a device with a tripwire. All Tuco has to do to end the suffering is to trigger the tripwire and kill himself, but he never does it. Walter Jr. eventually finds Tuco in the crawl space and tries to get him out. Tuco realizes that this is Walter's son and he pulls the tripwire, killing them both. The episode ends with Walter and Skyler discovering them both dead, and Walter having to admit his wrongdoing to his wife. I know this sounds like edgy try-hard bullshit, but I left proof with links if you don't believe me. Obviously, the studio executives rejected the idea. Vince would pitch really dark ideas during meetings all the time, and usually we'd dumb them down. But this time we were in a hurry, so we just figured fuck it, it's an adult show. I'm just gonna tell you right now that since the studio executives rejected the idea, we never filmed it, so you're obviously never gonna find the episode anywhere. I don't know where the script is. It's not like they threw it out. If I had to guess, I'd say that it's in a box somewhere at Sony Pictures Television. So yeah, if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.